Hello, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Tim's and Stilettos. I am your favorite girl, Davina.
I'm older still.
You still
I'm
Otis?
still older. I'm running the oldest till New Year's.
Okay, okay. Ain't nobody coming to see
That's
you,
right.
Otis.
Nobody come to see me.
Whatever. How you
Uh,
doing?
Oh my goodness, it's a long weekend.
Yes, it was a long weekend.
It really didn't go by pretty fast either. It took its time.
Thank goodness.
For once this
Yes.
year, it was a slow weekend.
Yes.
But back to the drawing board.
Back at it again.
All right, now. So I guess today is my topic.
Yes.
I've been back and forth about topics in my head about
Oh, Lord.
cheating,
I'm scared.
disrespect in relationships, to the holiday special. Let's talk about disrespect in a relationship.
Disrespect in a relationship.
There's what do you consider disrespect in a relationship? Because everybody has a different terminology of disrespect. Everybody have a different terminology of cheating. Everybody have a different terminology to how things are supposed to go in a relationship and what you can or cannot do in a relationship.
Okay.
So disrespect. I saw something online where a couple was at the bar, and the guy sent the guy's girlfriend a drink. He didn't know they was together. He just saw the lady sitting there.
Okay.
Um, is that disrespectful to accept it?
If my man is sitting right there, yeah,
Mhm.
that's disrespectful. Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't know that was your man.
Right. I know I get that, but it's then up to me to be like, thank you, but no thank you. I'm here with my significant other. Thank you.
Right. Appreciate the
Yeah.
offer and everything.
Yeah. But to look, boo, I got another martini. Bottoms up. I would find that disrespectful.
If a woman sends me a drink at the bar and I'm at my girl, I'm giving it to my girl.
But what if it's what she doesn't drink? What if it's something she like you drink Hennessy? So what if your girlfriend doesn't drink Hennessy?
I'm sure for that drink she's gonna make an exception just because.
I'm not. I ain't drinking nothing that's gonna put hair on my chest. No, thank you.
Just add a little pineapple juice to it. It'll sweeten it up for it. And don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Okay. Um. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's take that a step further with the disrespect. So I was listening to something the other day, and the okay. Let me do this in real time. So you have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and I hear we hear you say, "Oh, I like candles." Right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's us, and then it's another couple that you don't know. It's one of my friends, but we're all becoming a couple group or whatever. And the girl that you just met,
Mm-hmm.
you say you like candles, and she mentions like, "Oh, hey, I bought Armor a candle." Because Bath and Body Works has their annual sale or whatever. So she was already there. She didn't go out of her way to buy the candle for you. She was already there. She, for whatever reason, remembered that you like candles, and she bought you a candle. Is that disrespectful?
Did she bring my girl something too?
No.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Okay.
Okay, how you just think about me and not my girl?
Because you're the one who mentioned you like candles.
Right, but I think it's just weird for you to buy a man a gift in a relationship and not get his girl something as well, especially if it's even though
Just a random gift?
yeah, just a
Okay.
random gift.
Okay.
It would seem a little awkward because it's like, all right, yeah, you understand he likes candles, but at the same time, that's like me hearing her say, oh, she likes lotions and I'm in Bath and Body with my girl, and I'm getting me and my
Oh
girl
yeah,
getting
Keisha
lotions.
said she like
Yeah,
Keisha.
and
She like
my girl
lotion.
looking at me like, what the fuck that mean? What does Keisha do with us in the
In
store
the
right
store.
now?
Okay.
So if she bought something for both of us, then that would be fine. But if she just bought something for me, I think that would be a little
So
bit
she bought you a
disrespectful.
candle, and she just bought your girlfriend
A
one of
candle
those
too.
little. No, she didn't buy her a candle, but she bought her one of those little hand sanitizers or something. Is that still disrespectful?
She got her something. It wasn't just for me, so it's not like she just thought about me. She got us both something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe my girl's a hand sanitizer fiend. She always needs new hand sanitizer. She always using them.
I mean, we all should
Right.
need new hand
So
sanitizer all the time.
I don't think that would be too bad.
Okay. So as long as something was purchased for the both of you, then
Mhm.
it's not
Yeah,
disrespectful.
I think that would work out
Okay.
perfectly fine.
All right.
Yeah, but that's just awkward though to just go in the store and think of somebody because they said they like something. And
Yeah.
y'all couples, and first of all, your man didn't think that was something wrong with you saying you want to get another man a candle.
He wasn't there.
Oh, that's definitely wrong. That's
He
definitely
wasn't
wrong.
there. She knew the sale was coming, and while she was in there, she
Wrong on so many levels. I should not be in your mind when you go on candle shopping for sale.
you shouldn't be on his or her mind, period. Unless like, oh, we had
Mhm.
fun while we were out at dinner. Oh, the joke that Amar said was funny,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
that's that.
You going shopping and I pop into your mind to get me a candle? Nah.
No.
It's no.
Okay.
That's disrespectful.
That is okay. I would consider that disrespectful. I think for a friend, yes. Like if I was out and my sisters were married and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember their husband liked something and I just grabbed it. I think that's different than a friend situation.
I'm on the fence with that.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, that's your sister's husband, but still, I mean, that's your sister still, but don't be buying my man shit. I'm sure that's how women think. Don't be buying my
Well,
man.
and-
I don't care if sister, auntie,
I
cousin.
think it depends on who it is.
Don't be buying my man stuff unless you're getting us stuff.
I think it depends on who it is. If my sister is in a serious relationship and I'm like, oh, I know he's a barber,
Mm-hmm.
like literally he's a barber, and I'm like, oh, I saw maybe not clippers because clippers are expensive. That blue stuff that they put the combs in, it's on sale here. Oh, I got this for said person. I don't think she would.
Did he tell you you needed it?
Yeah, I'm not just gonna randomly buy him a gift
I
or
mean,
something like
If you
that,
had a
unless it's
conversation,
his birthday.
I mean, let's say you had a conversation. And he was like, "Yeah, oh man, you probably was cutting your nephew's hair and said, I gotta get some more blue
Right.
stuff." Then that's something totally fine. But just out the blue,
No, I'm not doing that
Yeah,
out the blue
out the
unless
blue,
it's
yeah.
birthday or Christmas.
nah,
That's it.
I don't expect friends to buy other friends' mates out the blue gifts.
That's weird. I don't even think it's. I mean, yes, it is disrespectful,
It's
but I just think it's
disrespectful.
weird to just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy Angie's husband a gift."
Like,
Bitch, for what?
like, what made you think of him?
Exactly. Exactly. That's.
Yeah, it's just weird. But everybody has their own definition of what's disrespectful.
Okay.
What's considered cheating. What for a woman? What do you consider cheating in a relationship? Anything that's not done with you.
Anything physical that's not done with me
Anything
is
in
cheating.
general.
You kiss another woman, you inappropriately touch another woman, you stick your penis in her vagina, you
What
rub
if you
up
just
on her.
fell? You just happen to fall.
Get the,
You just happen to fall in the vagina. Just by accident.
we'll stay there
You trip-
because I'm out.
You trip and fall.
I'm out. I'm out because you ain't tripping and falling and nothing.
You know. Sometimes these baby suits don't barely cover anything, so y'all can be running and you slip and fall.
Why are you that close to her?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was online at the buffet.
You was online at the buffet and you fell,
Mm-hmm.
and you both fully clothed.
It was in
You're-
Miami. We was in the buffet at the all you can eat resort.
You were fully okay.
We had our bathing suits on.
So it just slid to the side by itself. Exactly. Moving on. Yeah, all of that is cheating. You looking at another girl or thinking another girl is pretty or something like that. I don't consider that disrespectful because
That's
it's-
just human nature.
exactly.
As long as you don't do it like in a lustful manner while your girl's with you, then that's
Correct. I was looking through my memories I want to say it was Christmas Eve, and there was a memory. Robert and I had gone to the store. I guess we were in the mall or something shopping for the kids. And I remember this. There was a woman who had a ginormous. Yes, it left me speechless. And he was trying so hard not to look because he didn't want to get in trouble with me. And I'm like, no, you can look. That is a ginormous. And so I came home and I'm like, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, babe, you can't help but you could see it from the front. That's how big it was.
Right.
And, but the fact that he was trying to be respectful and not look, and you can look with me, just don't gawk, don't be like, but you can look and be like, damn, she got a fat ass, because I probably already saw it. I'm a female. My radar has already gone up and I've seen
shit
it
before we do
exactly
anyway.
So I've already seen it,
and then your mind be like, I know this nigga gonna look, watch him look right
now.
now.
Like, see. But I mean, damn, it's worth looking. And it's funny because we as females, we can do things that men can't do. We can look at another girl and be like, oh my goodness, her body is banging. Y'all can't look at a man and be like, oh, that's a chiseled chest there. Y'all can't.
Who says?
I don't know. I'm just saying, or look at its flat abs or whatever, its broad shoulders or whatever. But we as women we can do that. So
y'all have that right. Y'all can go walk up on another girl with a big butt and be like, God damn, your butt is big, and tap on the butt. They be like,
yeah. I had a woman walk up to me in the Bahamas and grab my boobs. She literally grabbed my boobs and was like, oh my goodness, these are so nice. I'm like,
do
I know you?
Compliment or should I get offended?
Are you a stranger? Like, and my sister was like, did she just like fondle you? And it was a guy host right there also, and he was just looking like, I wish I could do that. Like, no, sir, please don't do that because you will be arrested. It's
different. Women
it's definitely different.
That's for some women take offense to that though. Some women will get offended if another woman does that, but a lot of women are fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a stranger, you can,
like, damn, girl.
Yeah, like, oh my God, turn around, oh shoot. But my friend, I don't even think I have friends that would do that. I do. But
that's a girl thing for real.
It is.
Y'all do things like that.
It is. So dear future husband, you can look, just don't gawk.
As a man, we're gonna look regardless.
Of course, you're going to look, and
for women to get mad at a man looking at another woman, I mean, there's certain ways to do it, but if you're gonna get mad at a man that looks at a woman, not like undressing her with his eyes, but like you just happen to see, like, damn, okay,
and you keep going.
Like, I was at the Knicks game a couple of weeks ago, and excuse me, a guy was there with his girl sitting behind me, and you know how they show different people on the jumbotron, the pictures. So, not gonna lie, this girl flashed up on the jumbotron. She was pretty as hell. He was like, damn, and his girl was like, oh, really? Damn.
I mean, if she was pretty.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh my goodness.
No, but the way he said "damn,"
it was disrespectful.
You would have thought he was single.
Oh, okay. So it's like a damn, not a damn.
Yeah, he forgot where he was at.
Or who he was with.
Exactly. He forgot in that moment who was with. He was like, damn. And she was like, damn, huh? And he was like, nah, not like that.
But like that.
It was too late. So after they came back from the Knicks store and buying a few things.
After he bought a few things?
Yeah, it was just hilarious. But as men, sometimes when you see something that catches your eye, you just say things that you shouldn't say, especially if you're with somebody else.
But what do you consider disrespectful?
Honestly, you can look all you want, as long as you don't touch. That don't bother me, because there's always gonna be somebody out there that looks better than me. That's my logic. Like, I'm not God's gift to woman, so there's gonna be somebody out there that looks better than me, and there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna look better than the one I'm with.
Right.
But at the end of the day, as long as I'm respectful and I'm not going out my way to make it seem like I need to look or pay attention to that other person, then we're all good.
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't really see no problem with that. We're gonna look. This,
Look, but don't touch.
yeah. There's gonna be a guy out there who does 18 hours a day in the gym, and he's gonna be chiseled out of his mind. And I don't do 18 hours a day in the gym,
Yeah,
so I'm not.
and all I'm doing is looking because that mean you don't have no job.
I mean, so that could be his job. He could be a trainer, so that's what he does. So, but
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I'm not.
No, because then that mean you got a little pee.
You know what?
I'm for real.
Lord have mercy.
Cause our while we're talking, I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, this I saw this man on the Tickety Tockety,
Mm-hmm.
cause that's where I get all my good stuff from,
Mm-hmm.
and he was built out of this world.
Bodybuilder.
Okay. But when he moved his hand, it,
Come on now, get it out. Get it out.
he doesn't wear gray sweatpants because there is no lovely male lump there at all.
That's not nice.
It's not. It's not. I keep trying to. Well, I've said, and other people have said, the testosterone, or not testosterone, because all men have that.
It goes
Stereotype, not stereotypes. What are they called? Steroids. Those aren't good for you.
No, they're not. But a lot of people use them because it helps with getting your body the way you want
It
to.
helps your body look like that, but then it also shrinks your peen.
Well, I don't think everybody got the memo on that part.
Well, they need to. Mayday, mayday.
Mayday.
I'm just saying. SOS, send help. What is it? I'm just saying. But anywho, disrespect. It's disrespectful
Mm-hmm.
to have a body like that and no peen. It's disrespectful to, what's disrespectful? Leading someone on.
That is disrespectful.
That is disrespectful to have someone thinking one thing, for you to say the right things. And this goes beyond just because I'm hoping in our late 30s and early 40s, we're not still doing this, but leading people on just to sleep with them. Now it's gotten to the point where, I'm going to lead them on to make them think I want a relationship. I want the longevity, and they just want the person for the next 6 months, 60 days or something like that. And that is disrespectful.
Well, you do know that people have their own agendas with things.
Yes,
And
but that's whack.
It is whack. It is whack. And it was a saying that don't awaken a woman's heart if you're not ready to take care of it.
Absolutely, yes.
So,
power to the people.
but at the same time, we all go through things. We all do things that we don't really mean to do.
Okay, but there are some people who they set their intentions out. Oh, this is a nice young lady. This is a nice man. From this man, I feel like I can get monetary things or material things, and they use him until they can't use him anymore.
Right.
And that's disrespectful.
Well, I just think that I think it's just disrespectful if y'all not in a full committed relationship to expect any man or any woman to do anything for you on a monetary level if y'all just date.
Correct. However,
and it's disrespectful to even ask the other person, whether it be man or female, for monetary things when you're not in a committed relationship.
I agree. However, there are people who, when you're dating, they see, I don't want to use the word struggle, but they see you might need help in a situation.
It's a difference between doing something because you like this person and you're trying to get to know them and you have it to give.
Right.
If you don't have it, you shouldn't offer.
No, you definitely shouldn't.
Now, if you do have it, you do offer, don't throw it back in their face later on because you
No.
chose to do it.
Right. But what I'm saying is you have that person who, because I've seen this happen where you have that person, that nice guy, and I can only speak from watching females do it, that nice guy who, oh, did you eat today?
Right.
You know, oh, payday is 3 days away. I'll get you lunch for the next 3 days, yada, 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 yada. And so now the female is like, oh, he's a whatever. I don't know what they call him, but you know, he's someone that I can get things from.
Oh, he's lunch babe. He always makes sure I
Okay,
eat.
all right, he's lunch babe.
You know how y'all be having
And that's
people stored in
disrespectful,
their
though.
phone? I mean, listen,
I don't have anybody stored under anything except their name.
I don't think men do this. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and lie because
Okay.
we don't do it. But we don't say like lunch babe. We probably be like head monster or or crazy cheeks or some shit.
If
like
I'm
that.
in anybody's phone as head monster, crazy cheeks, wet, anything like that, delete me now and never call me. I'll figure it out. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying,
Wow.
men be having some weird names for women, and women be having some weird names
We
for
don't
men.
call. We don't call. I'm
Y'all
trying to
be
think.
having men names in your phone as eat all day.
I have never had anybody's in my phone as eat all day. Never, not once have I had that particular name in my phone.
Or have a brother on the phone as A1D. And then you got
Nope.
and then you
I
got
don't even have anybody in my phone as DDD.
and then you have somebody in the phone as Crazy D. Like y'all be having some weird names for men in your phone.
I'm gonna have to.
Then y'all have the ones that say "Do not answer, crazy mofo."
I've had a couple of those.
See,
I'm gonna have to ask my friends if they have pet names.
yes, that's a great one.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm sure women have pet names of guys in their phone.
I
The
don't.
one that always wants to take them to lunch, one that always wants to take them to dinner, or one they can call that can always want to take them somewhere to eat.
But that's
somewhere.
disrespectful if you only use that person for, to me, that is disrespectful. I wouldn't want to do that to somebody.
As a man, if you allow that to happen to yourself, then you deserve it. You should know when somebody's just using you to eat. When they call you, hey, what you doing when you eat? Oh, you feel like taking me out to get something to eat? All right, let's go. If they only calling you to take them out to eat, then you should know.
Or
something's
just be
wrong.
like, oh, damn, you ain't eat, that's fucked up.
They got some ramen in the store. You make some ramen.
Ain't ramen 10 cent?
I don't know.
The oodles and noodles, I think they're like 10, 15 cent.
I'm honestly never been a ramen noodles fan.
I haven't had a ramen in a long time, but I know that they are fairly cheap
Yeah, they're not that bad. They're like $1, I think,
for
pack.
$4.
Something like that.
Okay.
$4 for a pack, something like that.
I don't, because it's too much sodium in them, so
Yeah,
I
that's why
can't
don't eat
have
it either.
them.
It's salty as hell.
Yeah, I mean, I know people. I've seen the videos and stuff where they take it and they finesse it and
Oh,
don't
no,
even use the packets.
I do like to use the ramen noodles and make like a nice little ramen bowl with the boiled egg. They might have some chicken in it. And,
Okay,
you know, like we do at work. Change it,
That
make
sound
your own
good.
little thing.
that sounds real
yeah.
good.
But women are disrespectful and men are disrespectful.
Oh,
with
I'm
their
about to say, wait a
No,
minute.
wait, both
Hold
sexes. Not just, I just started with women, but men are disrespectful too.
So how do you? I'm not gonna say how do you fix it because it's something that you can't fix unless you just completely walk away from the person. How do you read that's what they're doing is being disrespectful and not being genuine?
It depends on the situation.
Okay.
For instance, if somebody only calls you when at night when they want to see you to go out to eat, they don't call you any other times, but between a certain time, between 8 and 10 or 8 and 11, they call you. The same way-
PM.
yeah, same way for a female. If a guy calls you between 11 and 2 in the morning, and that's the only time you hear from him, and you already know what's on his mind all the time.
I ain't never gonna hear from him because I ain't answering the damn phone.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, you already know what his intentions are.
Right.
So if you have a woman that calls you between the hours of like maybe 8 and 10, and every time you speak to her, she's always talking about food,
She hungry.
Mm-hmm. You know, women
That's
are
fair.
very subtle with what they want.
Are we?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
so?
y'all have more finesse with it. Yeah, yeah, y'all more finesse with when y'all want stuff, and
I mean, we can be.
no, y'all are,
We can be.
y'all are. Men are more of yo, what up? We getting up or not?
There are some women who are straightforward
Oh
like
yeah,
that. Like,
there
what
is.
you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, be in my house with no drawers on at 11 o'clock and some basketball shorts.
Gotta have on them basketball shorts.
It's about to go down.
But yeah, every man, every woman has had somebody that was either disrespectful to them or did something that they didn't like.
Of course. Now, what we not doing in 2022 is putting up with that BS any longer. Soon as you get a reading that he ain't worth it, she ain't worth it, chuck up the deuces.
Easier said than done.
Okay, I give you that. I think my attitude is just shifting
Mm-hmm.
because I'm tired, boss. So yeah. That's from my wife and kids, I think. But yeah, I know for myself walking into 2022, I'm not putting up with a lot of stuff that I have put up with.
And you shouldn't.
I know, right?
Every year is a learning
Oh.
experience. You learn from what you went through in the past, and you gain knowledge from it, and you move forward. I think if there's one thing we should learn from 2020 and 2021 is that life is short,
Hallelujah.
and that at the drop of a dime, life can be altered
Or over.
so quickly. And I think we need to get back more into giving people their flowers and showing love while we can, because it's so easy to just say, "Oh, he's a good person," and then tomorrow he's not here, and it's like, "Yo, I had so much I wanted to tell him, I never got to tell him." So I just think that in 2022 we should respect each other more, reach out to each other more, and I think as a whole, with our families, we need to get back to being a family again. Like when grandma used to get us all together and aunties used to get us all together. Now that those aunties and grandmas are gone, we don't hold them like family reunions and them
Right.
family things again. We need to start doing that again. Have our kids know their cousins, and grow
I
up
agree.
with them.
I agree.
That's something that's missing with families. We don't do that family time like that we used to do anymore. 'Cause
And if you don't have family, just find an extended family.
yeah.
It's got to be someone that you can just call on. And if I like you, you can call me.
Call me
If I
need
like you.
someone to talk to.
No. Call me if you.
Call
I'll
me.
be there to listen to anybody. But
Satisfaction
I don't call
guaranteed.
everybody family. Love y'all, but I don't call everybody family.
But yeah, I think 2022 is going to be a year of. I think we have another bad year have us with COVID.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's not going. I don't know. It's still going to be the same. But
I'm predicting not until 2025.
That's what I say too. 2025. But we got to make the best of it, and don't be afraid to live.
And wear your mask.
Just be attentive to where you at, your surroundings.
And wear your mask.
Yeah, people don't wear masks. I have to stop getting in the habit of doing that. When I get in the car and I get out the car, I don't wear my mask. I just get out. But
no, you gotta wear your mask.
So yeah, I wore my mask today on the train. So
good job, because I think if you don't, they will fine you.
Yeah.
I think they'll fine you here. The first time I think it's a warning, and then after that I think it starts at like a $50 fine.
Well, they need to get people on the train warnings because they was all out on the train with no mask or nothing on today.
I think that's what they're doing because, y'all, New York City is bad. Coming up the train, did you see the line for the people getting tested?
Yes, I did.
It's crazy. They say it's like
There's
hours.
There's pop-up COVID testing sites
Mhm.
everywhere. COVID is our reality. I hate to say
Mhm.
it, but it is. And it's gonna be our reality for a few more years.
It's gonna be another booster. I give it about 6 months.
I
It's
think
gonna be another
I
booster.
think COVID is disrespectful.
COVID is very disrespectful.
Add that to the disrespectful list.
Man, that's like number one. Making me have to go get a needle stuck in me, and I don't even like needles.
This whole thing with COVID it's just the uncertainty of everything, because you don't know if, for some people they're counting down to whether or not they're gonna be back on unemployment again, or whether they're gonna have a job, because you don't know how bad it's gonna get. So you're like, oh man, am I gonna be out of work? Am I gonna have work? Am I gonna be back on unemployment? Or are they giving out stimuluses again? Because I doubt that the government want to give out money again.
They don't. That's why they keep saying and they keep emphasizing we not shutting down because they don't want to give out that money again.
It ain't like they give out a lot anyway.
I mean, not compared to other countries.
$1,200, that's not even half of people's rent in New York City.
No,
honestly.
it was like people were getting like $2,400 a month because unemployment, that $600 was every week.
Yeah, but I'm talking about unemployment.
Oh, the stimulus check.
Like,
oh, yeah.
What's $1,200?
Nothing. And if you got
that's not even half of your rent.
People in your home trying to feed someone.
Yeah, it can make a rough situation.
Yeah, that was disrespectful. That was very disrespectful. What else is disrespectful? I can't find chicken skin. That's disrespectful.
Chicken skins? Like pork rinds, but chicken?
Yeah.
I haven't seen those.
I know, and that's disrespectful because I want some.
You might have to go down south for those.
I know, and I'm not doing that because I ain't getting on nobody aeroplane.
Take the Amtrak.
No.
Take the Greyhound.
You put me in smaller and smaller places. No grassy. Did you see? I'm sorry, y'all. This is so off track, but there is a bus. It's called the Jet. Only 14 passengers. It's a bus. Right now, it's only between here and DC. Open bar. The hydro chairs or something, so when the bus hits bumps and stuff, you don't really feel it. Aero something, I forgot what it's called, but only 14 people, so you're not packed. You can lay your seat all the way down, and so I was like, oh, I want to get on this and go to DC.
Yeah, how much was the bus ride?
$100.
Round trip or just one way?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. I really don't remember, but I remember $100. But
that's not bad to DC.
To DC.
Not bad at all.
And it's like a 4-hour bus ride. It picks you up at Hudson Yards, and I forgot where it said it drops you off at.
And the bar and everything is included in
Yeah.
it? So you can get wasted on your way to
Yeah.
I have to just take that bus ride just for the hell of it.
Man, I heard that DC got some bomb brunches too. So I can pre-party, get there, party, and then come back and just sleep for them 4 hours on the way back.
Yeah, that sounds like a good day.
Today was a good day. Like Ice
Cube. Excuse me. So.
Yes.
Let's go into the other part of disrespect.
Okay.
In a relationship. Cheating.
100% disrespectful.
100% disrespectful. For women's, let's go into the things that are considered disrespectful with cheating.
All of it.
Okay, talking to another female.
It depends on how you're talking to another female.
Okay.
How are we talking to another female?
Cordial.
That's not disrespectful.
Some people might say it is because you're talking to another female.
Okay, I think that is someone who is in Wonderland because men, like, I don't agree with the whole men and women can't be friends. I don't agree with that. So especially if it's somebody that you knew prior to me, I'm not going to tell you to stop talking to someone just because we're together. Now, your conversation may have to change with them depending on what y'all used to talk about, but just to be like, no, you cannot talk to another female, that's crazy. Because you're telling yourself you have to stop talking to your guy friends.
It all depends on the level of conversation and where you're at in the conversations too.
Right.
Or conversations just like friendly conversations, like, oh, how the kids, how this and that.
Right.
Oh man, work was crazy. Let me tell you what this. You know what I mean? Like things like
Right.
that. But once they get on another level of conversation, it definitely has to switch up and definitely have to be nipped in the bud.
Mm-hmm.
Work husbands and work wives, disrespectful.
I'm going to give the politically correct answer and say
Okay.
yes, it is disrespectful. Do I fully believe that? No.
Man, having a work wife and having a work husband, I mean, it all depends on how that dynamic of the relationship
Correct.
is. Because when you say a work wife or a work husband, that person could just make sure you're all right while you're at work.
Right.
And just make sure you're good. And he makes sure you're safe. He makes sure you're protected.
Correct.
And he could know your husband, and they could be actually cordial to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like your husband when he's not around to make
Right.
sure nobody's bothering
Correct.
you and doing things like that. So it all depends on the dynamic of the relationship that y'all two have, or
Mhm.
how it would be disrespectful or not.
Uh-huh.
You okay?
Yeah,
The world is watching you.
I know, but that pain that just went through me was, ooh. Yeah, I agree with that. A work husband. I mean, as long as you ain't sliding in the bathroom and getting a quickie, because a work husband could be like you just said. To me, it could be on the same level as being cordial with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it depends. Am I going to immediately say that's a disrespect? No.
Good.
Am I going to go to a holiday party and see how y'all interact, or see how she giving me the stank face or giving us the stank face? Then we need to have a conversation.
Definitely. It all depends on the dynamic of the
Mhm.
relationship and how y'all two will act with each other around people, around
Mhm.
each other when y'all in the public eye, when y'all not in the public eye, when you're at work functions, when you're not at work functions. So plays a part in all of that.
Mhm.
A lot of women are possessive when it comes to their man. They don't want their man being around other people. They don't want them talking to other people like that. I don't think that's healthy.
You said possessive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meaning like they don't want their man to be all talking to other women or having conversations or even being cordial with other women because they just don't want that.
I don't think that's reality, because in today's world, you're probably going to be dating someone with kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're telling me you don't want them to be cordial to their kid's mom? Because if you have children, at some point in our relationship, you're going to have to be around your kid's mother.
For sure.
Whether it's a birthday, a graduation, a holiday, or whatever. Even if it's just to exchange the child. Well, not with me. But even if it's just to exchange, that sounds so horrible to say, but to exchange the child from one custody to the other, because it might be your week to have the child or whatever. You can't be like, oh, I can't. My girlfriend told me I can't look at you and talk to you and just hand me the baby. Hand me the baby. Like, that's stupid.
Well, hopefully you don't have to deal with somebody with a young kid. You have to deal with that. Because if you have a kid that's older, they can just go to their moms by themselves. You really don't need
Right.
to.
Well, that depends too. But, you have to have relationships with people of the opposite sex.
It's healthy.
It's healthy. I learned so much from my male friends that I never would have thought to say, ask, do with just having girlfriends.
Because women see things totally different.
Correct.
On a different scale all around.
Correct. And a dude, if he's just your friend, he'll be like, come on, let me put you up on game.
Mm-hmm.
He just want to
Mm-hmm.
leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, word? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want nothing. He just want to see what you can do for him, and he provide nothing. Leave him alone. Like, these are conversations I've had with friends. So,
Yeah. Some guys can be very helpful in dating, and some guys can be
Yes.
misleading as well.
Yeah. Well, that's true too. But are you misleading because you want her?
Mm, that's a good question.
Mm. And that could be disrespectful too. But go back to your list of or questions. What's disrespectful? So we did friends, work,
Hmm.
spouses,
Cheating.
cheating.
Mm. What's another one that can be disrespectful?
Wanting to monopolize all my time could be disrespectful too, and borderline abusive. If you never want me to go out with my friends, if you never want me to do anything without you, that could be disrespectful
I think
and
that's
borderline
just
abusive.
way too controlling.
It's that too.
You definitely don't need that in your life. That's
I
way too
know.
controlling. You need space from each other. The dynamics of a relationship is being apart makes you want to be closer to that person when you finally around them. It
Yes.
makes you want to make up for time missed. There's nothing wrong with missing somebody. There's nothing wrong with yearning to see somebody again after a couple of days you haven't seen them. You know, because talking to somebody is not the same as actually being in their presence. Being in their presence has a different feel than actually talking to them.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
but you know, like I said, every man and every woman has a different personality, has a different way of looking at relationships. So, you know, when you're in a relationship or you're trying to find a relationship, you gotta find someone that meets what you compatible with. Because you can meet somebody who's handsome, makes good money, but
It's a
he's
complete asshole.
and controlling. He doesn't want you around nobody. Doesn't want you to be around nobody. Wants you to be home and just cook and clean all day and don't do nothing. Just wants you to know that you're home is
Mm-mm.
makes him happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can have the man who's just like, nah, go live your life, go have fun.
I see you when I see you. Well, I would want a healthy balance between the two.
Hmm.
You know, no, I don't want to be around you all the time, but no, I don't want to do everything without you in the same breath.
Right.
You know, there has to be a happy medium there where cuz I'm going to still do the stuff I did when I was single
Right.
in a relationship.
Of course.
So
I mean,
to say
you shouldn't change who you are once you get in a relationship. You should change how
y-
you do things.
okay,
That's the only
okay, I like
difference.
that.
You shouldn't change who you
Good
are. You should change
job.
how you do things.
I like that.
Because who you are is what you fell in love with.
Mhm.
And now if you're trying to change me from who I am, now you're trying to get a whole different person.
Yeah, you're trying to make me conform to who
You
you
want
want
me to
me to
be.
be.
Exactly. And it should never be that. It should
Yeah.
always be a healthy medium of, well, you know, I know you used to hanging out with the girls on Fridays and Saturdays. How about just be on Fridays now? Saturdays belong to me. Or can
Mm-mm.
I have Saturdays?
Or
Or
vice
or
versa.
vice versa. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just making compromises here and there. It
Right.
shouldn't be just, nah, you can't be with the girls on no, that shouldn't
No,
be
I
the
can't be with
case.
you, sir. Adios, amigos. Because, excuse me? I can't do what? Yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. So yeah, that is definitely disrespectful. I feel like it's also disrespectful when someone wants to stifle your dreams.
It's very disrespectful when you don't have support from the person you're being
Yeah.
with. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful when there's no trust. Because you know some people are just hard at trusting because of what they've been through, and you get into a relationship with someone and they just don't trust because of what they've been through. They shouldn't be in a relationship now.
Yeah, you shouldn't
You
be in
shouldn't
a
be.
relationship.
If you can't trust, then you shouldn't be in a
I
relationship.
trust you until you give me a reason not to trust
That's
you.
that's how I give it to you. You have my trust until you show me a reason why. So you shouldn't have it
Mm-hmm.
no more. And then once I feel I can't trust you, then I don't need to be talking to you because I'm not going to be worried about you, what you're doing behind my back. So
Right.
if I can't trust you, then there's no need for me to talk to you, plain and simple. Because
Yeah.
you drive yourself crazy wondering what another person is doing
Yes,
when they're not
Lord.
around you. And
Yes,
you don't want
Lord.
to do that. You need to still be clear mind, clear
Yeah.
body, and just flow with whatever you're doing with that person.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this, there is something that I have learned about myself, and I just learned this in the past couple of months. I can be totally excited about getting to know someone, and you can do one little thing where I'm like, well,
That's it.
that's it.
You done fucked up.
And it's not even, and it could be something so little. It could be, well, every time you tell me you're going to call me back and you don't. And I'm just like, "Pfft, I ain't putting up with this." And it's not that it's a disrespect thing. It's just that I'm not going to allow you to constantly say one thing and do something else,
No,
because to me that can turn into something else.
his words does not mean his actions.
Right. So, yeah, I'm learning that about myself, where it's like,
I mean, and that's not a bad thing to learn. I think what we don't do is when we say to ourselves, "I'm not going to deal with something." Sometimes we say, "You know what? Let me just give him another try." No, if this is something that bothers you and you don't want it to, you don't like it, then don't deal with it.
right.
Don't give plenty of chances to somebody to
Oh,
do the same
no,
thing
I'm
over
done
and
with
over
that.
again.
I'm gonna give you an opportunity to fix it.
Mhm.
I might give you 2 times. That third time,
Yeah, like I always say,
that's it.
it's not about the other person. It's about you. And what people don't realize, and when you're dating and you're in the dating plateau or the dating phase, is that you have the right to say, "Nah, I don't like this, and I don't want to deal with this."
Yes.
And it may hurt the other person, but at the end of the day, it can hurt them now, but it can hurt you more in the long run.
Correct. And
So you
now
need to-
what are we doing then? We're being disrespectful to ourselves.
Ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you have to put yourself first.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that because we always do others first. We, as human beings, we're always so easy to make sure somebody else is good before we make sure we are good.
Unless you're selfish.
Unless you're a selfish human being, and you just make sure you're good.
Yeah.
But you know, you just have to say no sometimes, and I'm putting myself first.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it's gonna go.
And her name is me, and she loves me more than. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
that was Tamia.
I know.
I like that song.
I'm Otis, so I don't jump into the song. So it might come. I just
No, Otis he sings background.
nobody come to see you.
Ain't
Otis.
nobody coming to see you, Otis.
But yeah, though, with 2022 coming along, with dating getting harder and harder because of COVID. I mean, it's hard to even really go out to do anything. I mean, it's not hard, but you know, it's the opportunity to do things. But sometimes you don't even want to be around people because you don't know who they be around. You know.
Facts.
So it's not that you don't want to be around them, but you're like,
Facts.
damn, who they be around? You know, that person they be around could be wild and everything, and you know, it would.
Yes.
So it's
Be sitting up there
hard.
talking about, oh no, I'm in the house all the time. I'm in the house.
Mhm.
But you got COVID.
Mhm.
Who
I
house was you in?
I told you walk outside, you taste the air, you got COVID. Like taste the air, taste the air. Oh shit.
I shouldn't have did that because I
Mm-mm.
might have
I
COVID.
might have COVID.
No, let me not say that. Knock on wood.
I don't taste the air when I'm outside. I got my mask on.
I have my mask
I
on.
ain't tasting the air.
Mm-mm.
I ain't even trying to catch a snowflake this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can't even do that no more. You don't know if the snow is infected.
Agreed. It might be.
It's
Dang.
crazy. Yeah, I know. Life is different.
COVID.
Life is definitely different.
All right, final thoughts.
Final thoughts of
Yeah.
disrespectfulness and debauchery and fuckery.
Oh.
and all that other stuff. You first.
Final thoughts. Stop doing the shit.
God damn, you got a little high pitched.
Yeah, my
That one
bad.
hit the eardrum.
My bad. Stop doing it. Stop being just be honest, be upfront, stop with the foolery. Because it's stupid. We are getting too old for the foolishness.
Agreed.
You never know. You never know. You could tell someone listen, I just want to screw. I just want somebody I can take out occasionally. I just want someone that's going to take me to dinner 3 times a week. I just want somebody to whatever. And they might be with it. So it's no reason to lie and be disrespectful and all that stuff. Don't make a decision for someone
Mm-hmm.
because you never know what that outcome is going to be with you being honest. And you not being honest and you being disrespectful, they could find out like, oh, I would have still been with you had you said that from the beginning. But now because you lied and you were disrespectful, I'm out.
That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. That was a good. Summary.
Thank you.
That was good. It's gonna be hard to top that. I'm a second that emotion.
Okay. Social media.
Humble King 79.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it. That is your.
That is it. I think that's it.
That
Yeah,
is it.
that's
Humble
it.
King 79.
Yeah.
Davina J Artistry.
Tim's and Stilettos.
Tim's underscore and
Is
underscore.
Stilettos.
Yes, on Instagram. Tim's and S on Twitter.
Twitter.
Tim's and Stilettos on Tickety Tockety.
Tickety Tockety. And on Facebook.
And on Facebook. I think that's it.
Yep. You can stream us on everything from Anchor, iTunes, iHeart,
Yes.
Spotify.
Yes.
We're all over there.
All up and through and on
Mhm.
the YouTube.
Also, you can go on Spotify. You can interact with us. We post a question every week with our new episodes. You can go
Yes.
answer the question. There'll be a poll in there too. You can answer the poll question. But only on Spotify. It's not available on any other platforms. They don't have that feature.
Okay.
Only Spotify has it. So we usually put a question up every time an episode drop relating to the episode, so you can interact. We get to see
Nice.
what y'all comments are, what y'all thoughts are about the questions, and it's pretty cool.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But this is our tech guy over here. He handles the social media stuff. So, yeah. But make sure you listen. We will be back live in a couple of weeks on Instagram.
Yes.
So, we will be getting that back up and
We miss
going.
you guys on Instagram. That we used to have so much fun on Instagram live.
I know. Y'all crazy.
Yeah.
And I can't
We
wait to
loved
get back to
we
it.
loved it. We loved it. We miss it. But thank y'all for joining us for another episode of
Tim's and Stilettos.
That's right.
As always, I am your favorite girl, Le Divino.
I'm Otis. Poor little Otis. Nobody came to see me.
Please, everybody came to see you, Otis. And we will talk to you later. Bye.